Hello, hello. This is Teresa from Angelic Blue. How are you? Hope I'm live. Looks like I am. Let me know if you're on. Give me a wave. Or I'm just gonna do like a little bit of a check here on at my end. Just excuse me. And then I'm gonna get straight into a few things. All right, let's have a look here. Oh, okay, this one looks like it might be working. Let me know that you're on. Give me a wave. Just checking here. Is this all good? One out of 2 is good. Hold on, let's have that one. I need 3 out of 3. All right. Oh, hello. How are you? Thank you, Ian. Appreciate it. I've just come on live now. All right, let's have a look at this one. 2 out of 3 so far. Let's have a 3 out of 3 on my checks. All right. All right. Excellent. Looks like 3 out of 3 are working. Hello, Peony. How are you? Excellent. All right. Thank you for joining. Appreciate the likes so far. Thank you to people that have let me know that they're on. I'm going well. I'm getting hotter here slowly. Oh, okay. All right. Yes. So welcome. Let me know if you're on, if you'd like to, because I know there's a few people on there that are probably a bit shy, and that's okay. What was I going to say? Yes, and also if you're new, welcome. And also please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'm going well. Okay, right. Okay, very good. All right. Now, before I get into, oops, I got a notification. Before I get into my usual, so what I normally do, as you know, if you're a regular, I usually get an affirmations card from this deck here, from the Angel Affirmations card by Radley Valentine. Hi, Sonia, how are you? But before I do, I'm actually going to share a little story, and then I will get into this and then start the readings. So I thought I'd share a story first, which is, well, I'm here, so it's a good story. But I was in a bit of a pickle, as we say here, because I was all on my own, and I ended up in a regional hospital with, the paramedics had to take me. It was half an hour from where I was. They took me to a regional hospital while they met the second paramedic team because I was considered critical, and they had the ICU on standby. Anyway, I'm all right. But it was a very, it was a bit of a, interesting, but also I was scared, but I wasn't scared because I was scared for my health because I wasn't sure what was happening to me and my body. But at the same time, I knew that I was okay. Like, even though I was on my own, there was nobody. I had no family, no friends, no one with me. I was literally on my own and relying on the paramedics, and the hospital was half an hour from where I was staying. So it was a little bit scary, but at the same time, I had faith that everyone knew what was going on, or that they knew what they were doing. And so it was a little bit scary, but as I said, I felt fine. And then when I actually felt much better, I actually apologized to the paramedics because we were having a bit of banter and laughing, because I felt like I was wasting resources, because, we had 4 paramedics, ICU, waiting on standby. But yeah, it's all okay. I'm okay. As you can see, I'm here. And it's just the point of this story is not to get sympathy or anything like that. The point of the story is sometimes we are placed in these very unexpected situations, and it can be a bit scary, but when you have faith and you I was praying, and I was asking the angels to look after me because I was on my own. I was very, very in a very vulnerable position, you know, they helped me along, and I didn't feel so alone and isolated, and yeah, it was a little bit scary, but like I said, I'm here now. So I just thought to let you know that, you know, what I keep trying to reiterate to everybody is have faith and pray, and, you know, and whatever's meant to be, let go of the control, let go of the fear, and allow faith to, you know, do its thing, and you'll be fine. So, but anyway, that's what I wanted to share. So I hope that's helped somebody, because as I said, I was in a very vulnerable position, you know, and yeah, a few funny stories, but I won't get into them right now. And I'd just like to thank, you know, we here in New South Wales, we have an amazing, you know, teams of medical staff. I mean, I know that I've heard of horror stories, and I'm not, you know, they're everywhere, but even considering this was a regional hospital, the staff were amazing. Actually, I wasn't going to mention this one, but there were no taxis or Ubers around in these regional towns for me to get back home to where I was staying, and I was staying half an hour from where the hospital was, and this was at 1 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like, what do I said, what do I do? And the emergency room was quite fruity because there were a few people that were needy and demanding and not very nice and yelling, and I thought, oh my God, am I going to get out of this alive? And I looked at one of the nurses. I said, well, what do I do? Where do I go? I've got nowhere to go. You know. Anyway, so she said to me, just come with me over there, and they gave me this spare room. It wasn't actually a hospital room, but it was like an office / type of room. And she gave me a few blankets, and she goes, look, stay here until you can get up to get your taxi. And I was so grateful. I kept thanking her, because this is another thing that I'm referring to about the angels and looking after me, because it could have went a bit different. And, you know, and I was in a secure place in the middle of nowhere by myself. So I was very, very grateful that, you know, this nurse, she said to me, just follow me. And she understood, and she, I think, understood that, you know, that, and could appreciate my situation. So, and yeah, it was just so nice. And like I said, there are so many nice people and very good and positive people out there. But, you know, a lot of people like to focus on the negative and the nasty people and the, you know, the rude, abrupt, and all that sort of stuff. But if you you know, I'm very lucky, and I'm very, very blessed and grateful that it turned out the way it did. And so I'm just trying to reiterate that message, that whatever you focus on, whatever you put out there is what you're going to receive. So in the middle of me being very unwell and not knowing what's going on with my body, I was trying to focus on a good outcome. And yeah, so this time I was very lucky. So anyway, I'll get on with the affirmations card, and let's see what the angels want to share with us tonight, and what they want to guide us, and, you know, what message they want for us for tonight. You know, what guidance, what's the theme? Thank you, Peony. Thank you, Ian. Thank you, Lisa. Hi, Wesley. How are you? Yes, thanks, Peony. I'm feeling much better now, because this all happened Sunday night over to Monday morning. So, yeah. Oh, Lord. But anyway, yes, I do feel much better. Thank the Lord above. Oops. All right, 3, 2, 1. All right. Well, let me read the message first. So this message is from Archangel Gabriel. Beautiful. I love Archangel Gabriel. When you need to breathe energy into your goals and dreams, call upon me, the Archangel of creativity and motivation. See the horn? Did you hear that? That's for someone to confirm with someone. If you're feeling unmotivated or not feeling creative, call upon Archangel Gabriel. And then the affirmation at the back says, I am a fountain for infinite creativity. My imagination knows no limits. So that's really beautiful. I love this card. So I'm going to keep this card here like I always do. As you know, I always keep the card handy because it's a theme throughout the night that I will probably be able to utilize for people's readings. Sorry, I don't understand that language. Sorry, if you can, I'm sorry, I can't translate. I don't know how to translate. So if you can, I'd appreciate it, but otherwise, all right. And as per usual, I've been guided to the Guardian Angel Messages Tarot cards by Radley Valentine, which I'm going to be using. Thank you. I would love to. I did when I was at uni. One of my options was to do Arabic, but I think it was starting at a medium or advanced level, and I had no beginners. So otherwise, I would have been. I would have done Arabic at uni. I ended up doing. Hold on. Well, obviously Italian and Spanish, and I also did Mandarin for a semester. And I was going to do French as well. I wanted to do French, but they also started at the advanced level, and I couldn't. Obviously, you can't start something new if you're not. Well, I was familiar with with French, but I just didn't have. I just wasn't at that level, so I was very sort of beginners to intermediate, not advanced. So, right. All right. Let's see what's happening here. All right. That one, yes. Just checking here. Thank you. Oh, you're from Iran. Beautiful. Okay, that's that one. And okay. Hey Chevy. Hey Johnny. Hey Three Tulips. All right. I'm going to start shuffling. Now, if you haven't been on my channel before, welcome, and I appreciate you being here. If you are my regulars, I also appreciate you being here. You know that I do. So please don't forget to like, and if you can subscribe to my channel, I would appreciate that as well. If you'd like a free angelic card reading, all you need to do is in the comment box, just type in the comments, the guidance or a question you have for the angels. I don't answer health questions and I don't answer legal questions because there are professionals for that. And I'm not qualified for that. So if you have a question about, jobs or life and in general and things like that, I can definitely try and assist you with that and getting a card from the angels and bringing forth the guidance that I have. And just to remind you all, because some people want to know, I do work with the God-assigned Archangels and Angels. So I hope that makes it better for you to understand. And also, if I'm saying something that you don't agree with or you don't like or you don't like what you see, great. You can just move on to the next channel and so be it. All right. While I'm waiting, now I wanted to mention something. Now I'm sure I'm not the only one. There's got to be other people in the same predicament as me. So, it happens to all of us that people, okay, let's go. What do the angels want me to do right now? Thank you. Okay, very good. So I was saying that I'll get to your question, Lisa, in about 2 seconds. I'll just finish off my little story because I want to put it out there so that people can answer me. So I know that like throughout my life, and it happens to everybody because I know that I've called people by the wrong name. A lot of people calling me by the wrong name. No one, of course, people, they may hear something different and whatever. But a lot of time throughout my life, a lot of people have called me Angela. Now, it doesn't sound like Teresa. I can understand if someone called me Tiffany or Tracy or, I don't know, I'm trying to think of another T name. Anyway. But a lot of people have called me Angela. Now, is it just me? Or are there other people that, the same name, like so people randomly call me different names, but it always ends up being Angela. Does that happen to anyone? Does someone call you by another name and it's always that same name and the people don't know each other? It could be, last year it was this person and then you go to a shop and someone calls. Do you know what I mean? Like it's random people. It's not it's not the same people, and it's always at different places, different times. And I'm like, is it just me, or does someone consistently get called not their name, and that the name that they do get called is always a specific name? Does that make sense? Hope so. If it is, let me know, because for some reason, a lot of people are calling me Angela, and there's nothing wrong with the name Angela. Absolutely nothing wrong. Just the only problem is that it's not my name. It's not my name. So, yeah, is there anyone else out there that gets called despite what their name is? And I'm not talking about nicknames. Is there someone else that gets called whatever name, and it's always that name that someone always keeps calling you? Then they always call you whatever that name is. Does that make sense? God, I hope it makes sense. Miss Stephanie, great channel, just subbed. Always nice finding other Australians on here. Oh, thank you, Miss Stephanie. Appreciate it. So yeah, if you are one of those people, let me know, because I want to know, is it just me? Because I'm sure it happens to other people. All right, now I'm going to get straight into Lisa's question. So the guidance for the angels for you to do what they need to do, what you need to do right now. All right, Lisa, thank you so much. And thank you as well, Lisa, for your likes on my Facebook page. I appreciate that too. Because I do all the social media, so I see all the, you know, all the likes and the comments. And so I do appreciate that. So I know, unless you have different names or different, you know, nicknames and what have you on your handles, but I know Lisa is the same Lisa that liked my Facebook page. Or yes, hold on, what's going on here? Okay, all right. Okay, so Lisa. Oh, the angels have got the card they flipped. Did you see that? All right, 6 of Earth for you. Can you see that? And those are coins, which means money and abundance. Charity, generosity, and windfall. That's a pretty good card to get, Lisa. So I feel that the angels, they, the word that really sticks out is charity and generosity, because I feel like maybe you're wondering, like, obviously your question about you know, what you're doing with your time and what you're going to do. But I feel that maybe the focus would be on charity, whether it's donating your time or donating items or assisting, you know, the less fortunate. I feel that is what this card's focusing on. And the windfall would be also, you know, as the universe is, and you know, like whatever you give out, you get in return. So, but obviously we don't do those things. We don't donate money to go, oh, well, I donated $100 to this charity and now I expect $100 or $200 back. When you donate your time, your energy, your resources, your money to a certain cause, you do that and you forget about it, and then the universe will sort it out. And it may not come immediately. It may turn up at another time, and that's fine. But the focus is to donate your energy, time, resources, and your money, whatever you can, to the less fortunate, because I feel like you are a generous person, and I feel like that you need to really highlight that. You really need to showcase that. And it doesn't have to be public. You don't have to film yourself doing it. You can just do whatever it is that you're doing and helping someone else or a group of people, but you don't need to necessarily film it or document it, you know. And then the money will come. And it also could even be also, if you're currently working and you're donating your time and energy, if you know at work that you you started volunteering. I started volunteering 1 day a week, packing food boxes and giving out for the community in need. Beautiful. That's amazing. That's why I was actually, the word that really I was focusing on was charity. And I just feel that, because I was going to say also that if you are working somewhere, and you know, sometimes in our workplaces, in big companies and organizations, they have these little, you know, where you can organize, like say for example, like the big morning tea for Cancer Council, or you can do some kind of charity or some kind of, you know, an event, a small event or a big event, to donate and to raise awareness for a certain cause. So that could also fall under that category as well. So good on you, Lisa. And we need more people like you that volunteer to those who are less fortunate. So thank you for doing that. And I hope that the universe, which I'm sure it will bless you abundantly for your time and your resources and your energy towards those that you are helping and volunteering with. So thank you, Lisa. Ian, that's wonderful, Lisa. Yes, it is. Absolutely wonderful. Hold on, Ian here. I have great news. I met a wonderful girl called Ella. She asked me out. I was in awe. I didn't know what to say. I think the angels are there. I would say so. Unfortunately, due to medical reasons, I'm not able to now or near future able to work. Yeah, and that's fair enough. Like there are, multitude of reasons why people can't work, and that's understandable. But the fact that you're, donating or contributing to a certain cause is a noble thing to do. So good on you, Lisa. Beautiful. All right, is anyone else? Like I said, if you're new, please don't forget to subscribe and like my page and comment, and also, you can oh no, I don't take the credit. Thank you, Lisa, but it's the angels that are helping me, so I can't take the credit, but thank you so much. I appreciate. I'm just the medium that relays the information. Thank you, and thank you for your contribution as well. All right, let's have a look here. All right, I have met one. Is he for me? Oh, well, if he's the one, then he may be for you. All right, let me try and see what the angels say. Now, usually Archangel Raphael is the guardian angel for that, the archangel for that area of life. But let's see what comes out for you, Sonia. And also thank you, Sonia, because you've also contributed to my YouTube channel with your comments and contributions. So I do appreciate that, Sonia. All right. Whoops. All right, Sonia. No header on tonight, but I'm feeling flustered. Have I gone red in the face? This card, I'll use that one that wanted to slide out. So I'm going to use that as my extra one. Three, two, one. Do you know anything about angelic cards, Sonia? Well, this one here says the sun. It's one of the most auspicious cards to get in tarot, and it's also a major arcana card. Yeah, so this major arcana card is basically a card that the angels want to highlight. And it says here success, recognition, and enthusiasm. So I'm definitely feeling your enthusiasm about this question. And I just feel like it's very positive. This person is going to highlight a lot of positive and radiate a lot of positive energy towards you. And I'm just looking at, it's another major arcana card. Well, you know what? I'm going to show you this one, the world. So you've got the sun and the world. They are two of the most amazing cards to get, and they're both major arcana cards. Accomplishment, celebration, and completion. So I feel like something's something like the wheel has turned, like you're entering a new phase, and you're entering a new chapter in your life, and this is definitely an auspicious time. So your instincts and your angels have guided you that this might be the one, and I feel like this is the one for you. Now, before I continue, and I don't want to sound like I'm contradicting myself, people come into our life and to make an impact in our life, whether it's small, big, long-term, short-term, etc. So this person is definitely meant to be in your life. And for how long? I don't know. But this person's definitely going to be a positive impact in your life. And definitely I feel like this there's going to be major milestones reached with this person. So I feel like you're at this stage, you should continue. Thank you. I'm glad you understand. Because sometimes in here it's all going 100 miles an hour, and then when it has to come out, it's a bit like, So I just feel like this person is one of those people that is going to impact your life for the rest of your life. You're always going to have this person within your heart, and I feel that this person is going to make you learn positive lessons about life and love, and it's probably what you've been manifesting, what you've been asking for is going to be it's going to be encompassing this person, and you're going to feel very different, and it may feel unusual at first because you're probably not used to maybe being treated this way, or someone caring for you or loving you in this way. But with these two cards, I feel like there's a change in the air for you, and it's all for the positive. So good luck, and I welcome any feedback you give me. So that is a pretty good outcome for that. All right, let me go back to see what I've missed. Ian, I have a question. Is there a star seed connection with me? I can feel there is, but unsure. Okay, I've never answered that question before. I can get onto that one. Robin, oh, hi, Robin. Good seeing you and your angelic blue readings as usual. I shared and liked all the way from the Netherlands. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Robin. I really do. Excellent. All right. Back to Ian's question. Starseed. I don't know. I don't know, but I can also try for you. Starseed connection. Let's see what the angels have for us here for you, Ian. Oops. Three, two, one. Oh, it says here sorrow, forgiveness, and healing. Okay, 3 of air. So I feel like, I know this looks terrible in the sense it looks like someone's really upset and gotten some bad news, but I feel like for you it's about, I'm more focusing on the word forgiveness and healing. And also the fact that it's the 3 of air, it indicates it's a lot on your mind, that it's something that you think about quite often. And I feel like there's obviously some healing that you need to go through, or something to fully understand, or fully, what's the word? To expand further on this topic. So if I were you, I would go to someone that does Akashic Records, and all that can tune into that part of the universe or the system, or I don't know what word to use, because I really work with the angels, so I don't really have much to do with that, so I can't help you with that. But as I said, seeing these words and the fact that it's an air card, it just indicates to me that it's it's always on your mind, or it's constantly on your mind, and you're constantly questioning that part about yourself. And the only way to find out really is to go to someone that is an expert in that area. And there's so many you can look up. You can go on Instagram or look up, I don't know where you live, so it could be look up something in your area. Some may do it online, so you can maybe get someone that's overseas or from a distance from you, and just try and seek that information, and that might help you move along, because I feel like there's something like, because it does bring up like sorrow, like maybe there's a part of you that's closed off and feeling sorrow and feeling negative and feeling unresolved issues because you're not sure about that part of your life and you want that to be resolved. And the only way you can is by getting someone to help you in that area, and then that sorrow will diminish because you've resolved the issue, and you can start and you can start gaining more understanding of your purpose. So I hope that helps, and look forward to your feedback. Thank you, Ian. All right, we've got here. That's so true. Cool. Thank you. You're welcome. I'll try to find someone. Thank you. You're welcome. Sharon, hello. You enjoyed the football. Parramatta Eels are great. Another one with Parramatta Eels. Absolutely. Thank you, Ian. I hope that, yes, I'm glad that helps. So I look forward to your feedback eventually. And if you find someone, and they're awesome, please feel free to share that information. Yes, absolutely. Parramatta Eels. Thank you. I'm waiting for Mrs. Dahlia to come on to talk about that, but that was pretty good. I was there, as you can see from my posts. The game was amazing, and we finished on a very good high. So I was so glad about that, and hopefully next year we are in a different position, like in a higher position on the ladder. So absolutely fantastic. All right, let me just check here. Oh gosh, what's going on here? Just checking here. All right. All right, please, as I said, if you're new, thank you and welcome. And if you'd like to subscribe to my channel, please do so. I do appreciate that. And also, please don't forget to like as well. So I do appreciate that as well. Thank you. All right. So is anyone else that would like a reading? I'm just going to get a quick drink. And oh, thank you, Simon. I was going to say, yeah, there's something obviously happening universally, like, you can feel it in the air, and also the earth is also responding, because here in New South Wales we've had 2 earthquakes. One was at, I can't pronounce the name, but it's out near towards the mid coast, I think, between Central and Mid Coast, I think, somewhere along there, and the other one was in Muswellbrook. And then I was on Facebook this morning, and there was an earthquake in Malta, and I've got a friend there at the moment with her family, so I messaged her and she said she's fine, she didn't feel a thing. So I thought, okay, well, that's fine. Yeah, so, and then there are volcanoes that are sort of, bubbling up, and so the earth is feeling the energy as well, like, and we're feeling it, especially if you're an empath, you're feeling it internally as well. So it's really important to ground ourselves and to, keep hydrated and pray and meditate and connect with God and the universe and the angels and what have you, because it's really a tense time. All right, Peony, can I get a general reading or anything I need to know? Sure. Yes, around the Hunter region, something like that. Yes, I saw too, because it said the article was 2 different places. So I think one was at like 2 o'clock in the morning, and the other one was at 8 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, that was quite, anyway. Sorry, Peony, I'm going to get to you right now. Yes, that's the main thing. I don't think it affected anybody physically, so that's the main thing. Like, no, I don't think there was any damage to any property or humans. Like, there was no casualties or anything like that, which is good. But we still have to keep in mind that it does affect us mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. Now, peony. This is the card that's come out. And this is part of. You know, we had the Three of Air before for Ian about his question. So I'm just trying to see if I can find the card. We have that card, and now we've got this card here for Peony. And it just goes to show that the energy around is, so I'm just trying to look for the energy around is quite tense and quite stressful. So it says here, disappointment, regret, and forgiveness. Now, as you can see, there's milk spilt on the floor there. And there's no, you know, that expression, there's no use crying over spilt milk. So what's done is done. The only thing you can change, you can't change the past. You have no control of the future. The only thing you can change is your present now, what you're thinking, what you're doing. So Peony, I think that it's a very emotional time considering it's the Five of Water. And I feel like it's stop stressing and really focus on the outcome you want to achieve and the outcome you want to reach, as opposed to what you could have done, what should have happened. You know, try and focus on where you want to be and where you're directing yourself and what you want to achieve and the outcome you want to achieve, because no use crying over spilt milk. So I feel like you should focus on, I think the most important thing is to forgive yourself. So if we forgive ourselves, then we open up the opportunity to move forward and, you know, and allow our love and abundance and light to the world, so that the world can then relay that back to us. So I feel like you should, forgive yourself and focus on the outcome you want to achieve rather than what should have been and what could have been. So I hope that helps. And look forward to your feedback. Now, as I'm doing that, I'm trying to find the other card that came through. But anyway, as you know, it was the Three of Air. So it's a lot about what's up in here. And this one's more about the emotional stuff. So lots of tension in the air. And, you know, we do have a new moon coming up and I think a partial eclipse on the 21st. And today's the 17th here in Sydney, Australia. It is 8:38. Actually, it just changed to 8:39 p.m. So let me know where you're from as well, if you're not from Sydney or you're from elsewhere. I know, Robin, you're from Netherlands, so I know that one. Okay, Miss Stephanie, I remember having several earthquakes in Melbourne and it was unsettling. Yeah, I can imagine. Like, the only experience that I've had with earthquakes, and it wasn't even a real one, is because I went to Questacon. Was it Questacon in Canberra? And you know how they have the simulation where you sit and then you feel like it's an earthquake. That's the only experience that I've had, and that was terrifying. So, and that wasn't even a real thing. So I just remembered. Let me see if this works. Hold on. So with hello, I haven't had much to do with earthquakes, but yeah. So that was a bit scary, and that was just the ride. Like, not a ride; it was just a simulation. And yeah, I haven't forgotten that. And I was still a teenager at the time. You're welcome, Peony. Sharon, could I please have a reading? Absolutely. Can you direct me what area you'd like? Would you like a general, or is there a specific area you'd like to have a reading, Sharon? And I'll get straight on to your reading. And if you're new, thank you and welcome. And please don't forget to subscribe and like my page and my channel. Work, absolutely. All right. So cards are a bit jumpy. It must be a bit of tension as well at work, or some kind of issues or something at work. 3, 2, 1. That's a positive card. Now that usually, if that card comes out and someone asks about love, it basically is the best card you can get in terms of love and relationships and, like sort of happily ever after type of sort of feel. But I feel for work, for you, it's the 10 of water, obviously, and it says family, love, and blessings. And I feel like, I don't know if it's where you're currently working or maybe a new role or new job, but I feel like not at the moment, but soon you'll be finding yourself in a work environment where you feel like it's family. You'll feel like it's, like a really nice place to work at, and you'll feel very blessed. You'll be very abundantly blessed, and also the money side of things will, whether you get a pay rise or it's going to be a bit more than what you're currently getting. So you're going to have that extra money to play with. I just feel it's a very positive card, and it may be an emotional situation. I'm in a new job. There you go. So I feel like if now that you're saying you're in a new job, it's going to develop into this kind of sort of a really, really nice work environment, a really nice family type orientated feel, or you may have a couple of co-workers. It may be a big company, but you may have a couple of co-workers that you'll feel like family. And like I said, there may be opportunities for pay rises or bonuses or things where money will be abundant towards you. So, I just feel like it's a really good positive card to receive. And I hope and look forward to your feedback. And I really do hope and wish you the best with your new job. Kyle just came in and saw the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, what a good omen for you. Could I have a general reading too, please? Absolutely. Sharon, wonderful. Thank you so much. You're welcome, Sharon. All right, Miss Stephanie. All right, general reading for Miss Stephanie. I don't know why, Miss Stephanie, but the word basket, like a nice basket. I just saw that. I don't know if that's got anything to do with you, but that's just come into mind. So I don't know if that's got anything to do with you and it connects with you, but that's what I've been told. So I hope that helps. Joyride, I finally found you again. I hope you're doing wonderful today. Thank you, Joyride. You've got me wanting to sing that song from Roxette, Joyride. I love that song. Okay. All right. 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's in the reverse. It's the 6 of water. And it says memories, childhood, and nostalgia. Okay, so because it's in the reverse, I feel like maybe you are going over lots and lots of nostalgic memories, things about your childhood, and it's probably impacting your life because it's a very emotional, a very emotional thing for you. So I feel like, it's important to look back and it's important to reminisce because, as I said, this song, every time I see this card, I just think of that song, Reminiscing. But it's good to reminisce, but we also have to then focus on ourselves and going forward and being present. Because if you keep going back and looking back, you're missing out on your present and you're really you're affecting your future. So it's really important that look at photos, look at memories, speak to people about other things that in your past. but really important to be present, because then you're allowing yourself to move forward. But by keep living in the past, that's to your detriment. So I feel like, think and feel what you have to feel and look at the photos and what have you, but don't do it often, and don't do it to, think, oh, I could have done this, I should have done this, or, if I had that, I would have done this, and just beat yourself up for no reason. Just move forward. This is where you are now. This is what you're dealing with, and you move forward. So I hope that helps, and I look forward to your feedback, Miss Stephanie. Aline. Oh, hello, Aline from Canada. Hello, sunshine. Any messages for me today? Thanks. Miss Stephanie, thank you. That makes sense. I'm glad. I hope I helped, Miss Stephanie. Okay, Aline, any message for me today? Now, let me just check if anyone was before you, because I don't think... No, hold on. I've got Miss Stephanie. I've just done Miss Stephanie. Okay, yep. Aline, you're in luck. You're next. All right, so, and a message for Miss Aline today. Now I've got that song in my head, Joyride. All I'm thinking is of that song from Roxette. It's playing in my ear. I belt that one out all the time. She says, hello, you fool, I love you. Come on, join the joyride. Oh, okay. Oh, it's true. Actually, I'll put them back. That didn't feel right for you. Oops. Three, two, one. Ah, Miss Aline, look what you've received. A major arcana card, and it's the world. So the universe, God, the angels are saying to you, accomplishment, celebration, and completion. So like I said, there's a theme tonight. So I just feel that for you, I'm feeling that you've maybe closed off a chapter and you're commencing a new chapter, and you're commencing a new outlook in life. There's a new, maybe you're starting something new. It could be a new job, or maybe you're starting a new friendship, or something new is happening, and that's going to impact, and positively, of course, not negatively. It's going to impact your life, and it's going to have the ripple effect. And the world is a very positive card, very abundant card, and I feel like you're being guided, and you can see like the angel is putting his or her, I think it's a she, because angels are, supposed to be but anyway, putting their arms around you and just comforting you, because it's a really positive time for you. And I just feel that, you may even have something to celebrate, whether it's a birthday, an anniversary, or something coming up. It could even be a celebration of a promotion, might be getting a new car or something, like maybe even relocate. But there's something that's starting new, and it's a means to celebrate. So good luck with that, Aline, and wish you all the best, and look forward to your feedback. All right, let's have a look over here. All right. It's funny because I've got 11 at the moment. So I've got 11 people and 11 likes. So that's a really good angelic sign. The angels are always, giving us signs, and I've got 11 at the moment. So Thank you. Is there anyone else that would like a reading? I'm going to have a drink, actually. You're welcome, Aline. Absolutely welcome. And such a positive card to receive. I'm still waiting to get some answers back about the question that I posed at the beginning of my live. So if you have just recently come on, or if you've recently just joined, I want to know if there's anyone else out there, because it's happened to me many times in my life, and I'm just wondering, surely I'm not the only one. Is there anyone else out there that gets called by a different name by different people? So, for example, everyone seems to call me Angela. I introduce myself as Teresa because that's my name. And then down the track, they'll call me Angela. And I'm like, and like I said, there's nothing wrong with the name Angela. It's a beautiful name, but it's not my name. So is anyone else out there that, they introduce themselves to people and then, they might text you and go, oh, hey, blah, blah, and it's not even your name. And then, or when you're talking and they'll say, oh, ask, whatever name. And it always seems to be the same name that people call you, but it's not your name. So let me know, because I'd like to know. And also what name do you actually get called as opposed to your actual name, if that makes sense. So I'll be interested to hear about that. So let me know, because I'm just like, surely I'm not the only one. I do have a funny story, but I don't know if I want to share it. Because it means that I have to, explain a bit of I have that happen. People always call me Sophie instead of Stephanie. See? Like, I get, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, why? Like, is it because maybe in a past life you were a Sophie? Or maybe, I don't know. It's just weird. Like, it's like, should I have been called that name instead? Like, was I meant to be called, like in your case, Stephanie, were you meant to be called Sophie? And instead there was a little bit of a last minute change, and then your parents or mother or whoever named you decided to call you Stephanie, but then really you should be Sophie. Like, I definitely know that my name was supposed to be Teresa, because I'm named after my grandmother. And so that was my name before I was even born, because I'm the second child, so I was named after my mum's mum. So I knew that everyone knew my name before I was even born anyway, because they just assumed that, and my mum did follow the tradition to name the parents. So there was no other name, and I don't think my mum wanted to ever call me Angela, because she never mentioned that. But anyway, SI said hi. Hello, SI. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you'd like a reading, just let me know in the comment box. But I did have a funny situation on, I can't remember what day it was. I'm just trying to remember. I think it was end of last week. Actually, I'm not going to say this. I won't say the story. I'll leave it for now. But anyway, let's just say it really highlighted my age, which I didn't appreciate. Oh gosh. Maybe we just look like an Angela and a Sophie. Yeah, okay. Well, do I look like an Angela? That's a good point. Do you look like a Sophie? Thank you for such a warm welcome reading. Yes, please. Yep, if you'd like a reading, I'm happy to do you a reading. Just let me know what area you'd like your guidance with, and I'll take it from there. Yes, so do I look like an Angela? And do you look like a Sophie? I'm just trying to think of the Sophies that I know. I know a Sophia, but I don't know a Sophie. Oh, no, I used to work with a Sophie. Yeah, actually, I worked with a Sophie a few years ago. I don't know. It's interesting, though. Anyway. Considering you're from Australia, I thought most would call you Tess. No. Please don't call me Tess. Yes, I am from Australia. I'm born here, but my family are all Italian. So I don't think you can call me Tess. I wouldn't accept Tess. Um, yeah, no. You either call me Teresa. I'd rather, I mean, as I said, there's nothing wrong with the name Angela, but it's not my name. So just Teresa's fine, or just T. That's fine. People call me T. Happy with that, but not Tess. Finances, have financial difficulties these days. Okay, SI, I'll get into that. Now I want to know your story. It sounds like it was amusing. It was amusing, but I'm a little bit not embarrassed, but anyway, I'll do the reading for SI regarding finances. So let's see what, let's see what the angels have for you, SI. There's more sirens. You know, they say when you hear the sirens, it's Archangel Michael confirming your thought. So, oh, my name is Teresa. Stop calling me Angela. Are you teasing me, SI? My name is Teresa, but people call me Angela for an unknown reason. I don't know why they keep calling me Angela, but please, my name is Teresa. Oh, Lord. All right. No, don't. Look, don't take it serious. It's fine. No, don't. I'm not offended. I'm just laughing. It's funny. You're more than welcome. It's all good. Yes. Angelic is almost Angela. Yeah, but still. T, yeah. A lot of people call me T, so I'm happy with that. But I'm not a cup of tea. or is it a storm in a teacup? Just the letter T, not the hot beverage. If anything, I'm more of a coffee person, but anyway. All right, I am concentrating on you, SI, on your question. It may not seem like it, but the angels are working with me, so all good. Oh, okay. Well, that card that flipped is the card for you. Let me just find where it landed. Okay, here it is. Oh, Lord. Got me doing stretches. 9 of Fire. And it says here protection, preparedness, and resilience. So in terms of your financial situation and your financial issues or problems or troubles and what have you, I feel like there are quite a few obstacles, but the angel, your angel is behind you, is guiding you. So if you're guided to take a certain step, or you're guided to to go somewhere, or you're guided to, say, apply for a second job or something like that, follow that guidance, because the angels are trying to guide you towards this abundance, and they're protecting you, and they're preparing you for this for the outcome that you're seeking. So I feel like if you're seeking further abundance, I would also call upon Archangel Ariel, Ariel. Archangel Ariel. She's the Archangel of Abundance. So call upon her to assist you, as well as your guardian angels. And as I said, there may be obstacles and barriers to get towards the outcome you want to achieve, but sometimes we need to go through those lessons to to learn and to connect. So you might think you're going on the wrong path, but the angels are guiding you a certain way, because you might have to meet somebody in particular that will then propel you to where you need to be to achieve your outcome. Yes, so the angels do give you signs, and the only way you're going to get signs is if you speak and connect with your angels. So it's really important to connect with your angels, and as I said, connect and call upon Archangel Ariel for abundance and blessings. So I hope that helps, and look forward to your feedback, and I hope that you able to achieve the outcome that you're seeking. So thank you, SI. All right. Thank you, those of you who are subscribing and that are who are liking. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Hey, Johnny. By the way, T, no big progress on the totally healed, but still going. Oh, right, okay. And the angels you advised to call upon in my own cause helped indeed with protection and healing. Oh, really glad to hear about that. I did want to ask because I don't want to seem like I'm prying, because I don't like asking people questions because it's like I'm being a busybody or prying. But I do feel, and I do feel the thing, and I'm like concerned. But as I said, I wait for people to tell me their stuff rather than me asking. But thank you for letting me know. I do appreciate that. And I'm just reading the angels on mine. Yeah, so I hope that, you know, the healing, as long as the healing is progressing, and that's the main thing, because then eventually you will heal. And yeah, and I hope that you've healed, especially emotionally and mentally. I mean, physically that heals eventually, but the emotional and the mental scars are the ones that we need to work on. So yes, so I'm glad to hear that positive information. And SI, thank you. You're welcome. Thank you, T and the Archangels. And now look, I've got 1212. So thank you, everybody. The angels are giving me signs too. So 1212. So I had 1111 and now I've got 1212. So that's a really good omen as well. All right, so if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Let's have a look here. Why is this happening here? Sorry, I'm looking at my thing here. Okay. Oh, Lordy Lord. All right. Oh. All right. Now, it's just after 9 o'clock here, 9 p.m. on Wednesday, the 17th of September. Let me know where you're from. Hi, Divya. How are you? Wow, you've come on an hour later. So you're definitely not the first person to get a reading. And I'd also like to say, not that I want to highlight this, because I don't like, you know, what you speak and what you think about is what, you know, but I really like to thank all of you that continually are helping me with in the comments, because, you know, sometimes we have unsavory people in the comments and I try to ignore them, but it does get a bit too much sometimes. So thank you for those who are helping and who have helped in the past. Guesses that T is also a 90s or maybe an 80s baby like myself. I'm not going to say anything about my age. Thank you. I'm just going to say I do enjoy 80s and 90s music, yes, but I'm going to leave it there. And what makes you just come up with that comment, Robin? Tina, hi, I'm new here from Texas. Oh, welcome. Thank you, Tina. Lisa's laughing. Are you laughing at me or with me? SI, can I ask one more question, please? I usually just leave one question per person per session. If you'd like to book, actually that reminds me, if you'd like to book your own personal reading from me, go to my website www.angelicblue.com.au and you can book your own online or in-person reading there. So thank you, SI. Lisa, you're laughing with me. Well, thank you so much. All right, let's have a look here. What's this say? Divya. Haha, yes, I was late 1 hour. Sorry. Can I please get guidance? We are planning for relocation next year to another country. Wow. Can you see it happening? Yes or no? Sorry, was thinking about your age, but I'm not supposed to ask a lady about it. True. Looks ashamed. Roxanne, join the drawer. It makes me think about that. Yeah, well, that's what I was referring to. That song, I built that song out all the time. I love that song. Let me go back. I'm going back to Divya. Now, there are songs that I like as well, that I play and that I sing that were around, that were popular before I was even born. So, but yeah, that one I love. I love a lot of Roxette's music, actually. I do love a lot of their music. That she had a beautiful voice. All right, Divya, let's see what we can do for you. What the angels' guidance is for you. Oops. And once again, I just want to thank everybody for liking and commenting and contributing. And please, if you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel. And if you have any further queries, please email me info@angelicblue.com.au. Oh, the cards are a bit jumpy. I wonder what you must be going through. It must be nerves and anxiety and anticipation with all this stuff that you're going through, Divya. So hopefully that angels can help you calm and, you know, ease into this transition. But let's see. Three, two, one. It's the Chariot, but it's in the reverse. So it says willpower, victory, and recognition. So I feel like the moving forward and the relocation is probably something that is not, well, I know you've said that you're looking at it, planning it for next year, but I don't know if it's going to happen next year. It may happen a little bit later than that because it's come out in the reverse. And usually the Chariot is, you know, full force, forward, straight ahead, and just, you know, like the horse is just galloping away. But I don't feel like, I think there are a few loose ends that need to be tied up that would probably take long and prolong that relocation. And there may be other things and other like administrative things, and, you know, like say for example, even selling a home or selling a business, and, you know, maybe it gets delayed or something, and it will then delay your transition and your relocation. So I just feel like I'm not saying it's not going to happen, but it's not going to happen in the time frame that you're thinking. So yeah, I would still connect with the angels and get guidance and just follow the guidance, because there's obviously a reason for that. So I hope that helps, and I look forward to your feedback. Okay, let me go back up. SI. Okay, when my financial problems are solved, we'll surely do. Yep, you're welcome. Absolutely welcome. No problem at all. Let me go here. Let me see this one. Just refreshing the page because it's taking long here. You know, technology. My friend, not. Oh dear. All right. All right. So anyone else that would like a reading, and anyone sort of hiding in the background there that would like a reading from me? Just having another drink. Stay. I always talk to the bottom. Thank you for the guidance, Lois Kirk. Lois Kirk. It will take some time to happen, but thank you once again. Sorry, I don't understand the Lois Kirk, but anyway. Oh, thank you for the, looks like, okay, yeah. I was like, yeah, I was like a bit of a, No, it's okay. It happens to me all the time. I wasn't sure if you're referring to someone else and maybe you've got the wrong thing. That's why I'm asking. Yeah, it'll take time. But as I said, you know, it's all in divine timing. Tina, yes, I've been feeling down, depressed, crying a lot for no reason. Is my health okay? So would you like me to do a reading in, well, I don't really technically do readings for health because there are health professionals that can help, but I can do some guidance as a general guidance for you, Tina, if you'd like. If you'd like, just let me know and I'll draw out a card for you in terms of general health. Not general health, as a general card. Let me know and I'll follow it up. What's this one here? Eight of Water. Yeah, and that energy that you're talking about is a really collective thing. There's a lot of people around in the same sort of similar situation. Yep, I'll do a general for you. Absolutely, Tina. What time is it in Texas right now? Because it's almost 9:15 here in the evening of Wednesday the 17th of September. So I'm assuming it's very early morning for where you are. I tend to completely understand and can only suggest to send yourself love and compassion. Exactly. Very good advice, Lisa. Absolutely. Sometimes we are just too hard on ourselves and we beat ourselves up, and we should actually do the opposite, and we should actually comfort ourselves, and, you know, we did the best that we could at the time and with what we knew. 6 o'clock in the morning. Yikes. All right. Well, we're going to change times to daylight savings in about, 2 to 3 weeks. So then the time will change again. So anyway, I'll have to think about that timing. Yes. All right. So general for Tina. Oh my gosh. Sorry, about 5,000 cards just flew out. Look how many. I can't use all these. Also, if you need help with tech and internet, ask Saint Carla Acutis. That's true. That's very true. The newly anointed saint, or one of the new. All right, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to have to do all them. Look, again. Look how many cards again. So, definitely something in the air about your cards for you tonight, Tina. It's obviously picking up your energy. Like maybe you're really, I think the angels really want me to get to a specific card. So, they're really making me shuffle them to make sure that I get the right card for you, because they keep flying out. All right, let's try this again. 3, 2, almost, 1. Yes, indeed. The once said the internet is a gift from God, but like all gifts, it must be used responsibly. Absolutely. Well, look at that. That's your card, Tina. Now, it's in the reverse, but the Empress is creation, abundance, and action. And you're not feeling that at the moment, obviously, with what you're saying. So in order for you to turn literally the card around and to turn your energy around to feel more positive, to feel more alleviated from your stress and your anxiety and your, whatever's going on in your mind, I feel like you need to see how this angel is mothering and nurturing this baby. And exactly what Lisa was saying, what Lisa was saying before about looking after yourself and about nurturing yourself. So I feel if you start nurturing yourself and start looking after yourself, so you might want to, and I don't know financially what you're able to do, but you may want to go and get yourself a massage. You may want to go get yourself some, your nails and manicure, pedicure done. You might want to go to the hairdresser and get your hair done. You may want to go and get some kind of treatment, or you may want to, spoil yourself and eat something that, make yourself a meal that, it's a comfort meal, or something that you will enjoy and appreciate for yourself, whether you're doing it on the outer part of your body or the inner part of your body, internally or externally. You can go and find some kind of meditation, do something for you and nurture yourself. I think that's really important. And when you start nurturing yourself and start looking after yourself and putting yourself first, then you're putting it out there to the world that you are the Empress. And the Empress is full of knowledge and resources and is abundant and is loved and is taken care of. So in order for you to change it around and turn the dynamics and your thoughts around, start nurturing yourself. And see this shield here, which is really a shape of a heart. You need to start loving yourself and start pouring that love into you. Start pouring it into yourself and start looking after you. Even if it's just little steps at a time, just do it. And then instead of it being like this as it came out, it will then be turned around and you will then be the Empress of your life. Yes, thank you. Always doing for others rather than me. Well, now you need to start focusing on you. And it is hard for someone who's selfless, that you're always thinking about everybody else. It's hard to go, you know what, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do something for me. That's a hard step to take, but it's a necessary and an important, imperative step for you to take to look after yourself. So, it's really important that, even if it's taking a nap to, have that rest, or it could be, making yourself a hot chocolate with your favorite chocolate, or just something, start nurturing yourself and start pouring that love into you. So I hope that helps, Tina. And I look forward to your feedback. I call upon my angels every day, and I think that's what helps. Absolutely, that definitely does help. Robin, even angels need to mend their own wings sometimes. Absolutely. Olami, I don't know that language, but it says here, I'm from Israel. Hello, welcome. Thank you for joining. Thank you. All right, please don't forget to like and subscribe as well. Why is this one's gone a bit funny. Hold on. It's a bit, what's the word? Like lagging. Lagging, right. Tina, I call upon okay, thank you. Yes, thank you so much. Have a beautiful, blessed day. You too. You too. Have a beautiful day. Seeing it, you've just started. So your day's just beginning. My day is almost ending because it's nearly 9:20 here in the evening. Hello, Francesca. How are you? It's been a while. Thank you for joining. Appreciate you being here. You know me, I can't sit down for too long. It's, All right, let me know if, oh my God, that one flew all the way over there. Hold on a sec. Oh, actually, I better get up for that one because it's all the way over here. Sorry, I've just bumped the... God, I hope that's okay. Whoops. Oh, gosh. Okay. Page of Earth decided to fly out. Studious, prepared, and cheerful. Absolutely fantastic. All right. Let me fix this. Okay. All right. How to ask Archangel Ariel for help for financial blockages. So you just call upon Archangel Ariel and you ask her to assist you and guide you and to show you the signs. That's how I would approach, and whatever guidance you feel is coming from the archangels, then you take that and you know, and of course you need to be use discretion and discernment as well. And don't forget, angels don't need sacrifices, just a thank you or being grateful afterwards. Absolutely. Oh, hi, Miss Adalia. How are you? SI. All right, thanks. You're welcome, SI. I was talking about you, Miss Adalia, because someone, it was Sharon from the Central Coast, was talking about Parramatta. And I said, I'm waiting for you to come on so we can talk about Parramatta. And here you are. We ended on a good high. Does that make sense? On a good high? We ended on a high. Yes. Oh. Yeah, absolutely. It's a bit hard to talk about. I'm exaggerating a little bit, but when your husband goes for a different team, it makes it interesting. So I can't be that cheerful, but I do try and make my mark around this house because there's a lot of Tigers, West Tigers talk and stuff around. So I have to make my mark and ensure that my team gets a look at as well. All right, please don't forget to subscribe and like. I do appreciate those who have done that so far already. Buy Eel's bedspread. Oh, Lord. No. Well, you know what's funny? I didn't post the photo, but I did what we did when we were at the game. Because I said to my husband, you need to wear something blue and gold, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, oh, I'm going to wear something neutral. So he wore a New South Wales NRL jumper, jacket, whatever it was. And I said to him, yeah, okay, fair enough, okay. And then when we got to the stadium and he was cold, I said, I've got my Eels scarf. I was too hot and flustered to wear a scarf. And and then I actually put it across him and I took photos, so he had no choice. Oh, Lord. Yes, thank you, Robin. Appreciate that. Hi, Joseph. How are you? Welcome. Thank you for joining. Do appreciate your presence here tonight. So I do that to him all the time. I always ensure that I, Lisa, sorry T, but got to go. Have an awesome rest of your week. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you for joining and thank you for contributing. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thanks, Robin. No, I always do that. I put the flag across him or, something so he's got to, grin and bear it. But he knows I do it, because I say to him, when I go watch his team play, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference that I don't follow his team, that I'm actually that I support his team, because I get decked out as if I'm a fan. But of course, when our teams play together, no, it's got to be my team only. And it can get a bit feisty with rules and outcomes of the games. But anyway, that's funny. I said to him, I'm not used to it because in my family, my parents and my siblings, we all go for the same team. And so I don't have that worry about, that my brother or my dad or my mum go for another team. But paint blue and gold on his tree. Oh gosh, I should. Yeah, I should. No, but I didn't have to. I never had to worry about that. And now, well, not now, but with my husband, I have to, consider another team, which is like, But anyway, I'll try and convert him, maybe. All right. So if anyone would like a reading, now that we're, mucking around and what have you, but if you'd like a reading from me from the angelic cards, please type in the comment box the guidance you'd like to receive. I don't do legal matters or health matters because there are professional people for that. But yes, please in the comment box, and I will. Yeah, that's true. There could be worse team that he could follow. Yeah, I know. I'm very well aware of that. But yes. Oops. And if you'd like your own personal reading, in the future, go to my website, www.angelicblue.com.au. And if you'd like to contact me for any further queries, you can email me info@angelicblue.com.au. At least it's a Western Suburbs team. Well, that's the bloody issue, isn't it? Because I am from that area, I'm supposedly lower than him, but, but I won't go there. It's me again. Hello, how are you? New subscriber here. May I have some messages, please? Whatever comes, thank you. Okay, it's me again. Okay, interesting name. I'm trying to look at the picture, but anyway. Thank you. All right, I'll draw out a card for you, and thank you for subscribing. I do appreciate it. All right, so it's me again. No, hold on. Yeah, it is. Hold on. Me again, yes. Okay. Card for you. Oh, okay, this is a card that wants to come out. All right. Three of water, celebration, community, and friendship. So that's a beautiful card to receive. So for a general let me go back to it's me again. You just have, I think it's a time for celebration. You've got the angels guiding you because you can see all the butterflies all around. And so there's a sense of celebration and happiness and really good times ahead for you. And I just feel that it may even be an emotional time. And it doesn't necessarily mean emotionally sad. You attend a wedding and you cry at a wedding because you're emotional. It's not that you're sad. It's just you're very happy for the person or the couple or, so it's going to be a time for celebration and happiness and an emotional time for you. So, I can see that you're, I can actually see and hear the cheers of the champagne glasses or wine glasses. And I just feel like there's a celebration, and I feel like it's a very positive card to receive. And I feel like there's a positive energy as well. So I feel that, just keep that positivity up and keep it going, and and celebrate life and celebrate even the small things, because we are only here for a short time. We don't know how long we're here for. So it's really important to enjoy and be grateful and feel blessed for what you have. So I hope that helps, and look forward to your feedback. All right, what have we got here? We've got Kylie. Advice in love for me, please. Sure. Miss Italia, can I get a card for the remaining month of September? Sure. Joseph, I'm watching from Oakland It's 4:29 a.m. You can't sleep. Oh no, isn't that annoying? You can't sleep. Yes, I'm very connected to my angels. Thank you very much for your message. That's how I see life too. Oh, fantastic. I love hearing that. I love hearing that positivity. Miss Stephanie, I have to head off now. Thanks for the reading and for being so welcoming. Have a great night. Thank you, Miss Stephanie. Appreciate your feedback. That's beautiful. Thank you. All right, let me go back to Kylie. I think I've done a reading for you before, haven't I, on my live? Okay. Advice for love for Kylie. Oh, hold on. Advice for love for Kylie. Oh, gosh. Okay, well, that card flew right away, so I'm going to get that card there. Ten of Air. Now, you can see the hourglass there. It's a timing issue. And it says endings, recovery, and freedom. And all these swords here are like obstacles. So I feel like you need to overcome certain obstacles, and it's a matter of divine timing. So sometimes we want things done yesterday, but we need to follow the divine guidance and we need to follow the divine timing. So, you know, that means that we need to be patient. And I hate that word because I'm never a patient person. Anyone knows me knows that I'm very impatient, but I need to say what I've been guided to say to you. And it's up to you how you put that in place in your life. But there are some obstacles that you need to overcome, that you need to deal with, and that's all in divine timing. Once that is dealt with, then you will find that love and, you know, people that are supposed to be in your life will gravitate towards you, and those that you need to cut ends off with, that will happen as well. So in terms of love for you and your love life, just, you know, call upon the angels to guide you and to assist you and to help you eliminate these obstacles and to help you process them and work through them. And then in divine timing, the right love will present itself to you, and you won't even have to work for it because it'll be easily, it'll come towards you very easily, and you won't have to think about it too hard. You don't have to work for it too hard because it'll present itself on a silver platter. So I hope that helps and look forward to your feedback. And now Miss Adalia, hold on. Peter. Hello, Peter. Hi. My name is Sarah. It's my first time here. Please, what is all about? So, Sarah, what I do is I do angelic readings with the cards. I get the guidance from divine archangels and the God assigned angels and archangels, and I draw out cards. So you can ask questions as long as it's not health or legal, because there are professionals that help you with that. I am happy to draw out a card for you. Kylie, okay, great advice. Time will tell. Yes, time will tell. Let me go back to, I think it was Miss Italia. Can I get it? Yes, so I'm going to do a card reading for Miss Italia for the remaining days of September. All right. Interesting times ahead. Guidance for the remaining days of September. It's about 2 weeks left of September, so let's see what the angels have for you. Three, two, one. That was a quick one. In the reverse. And we've got here 4 of fire. prosperity, contentment, and celebration. So I feel like it's a time for celebration and happiness, but there are a few things you need to work through to enjoy that. So I feel like it'll be, or maybe there's something blocking that, and maybe you just need to work through. It could be an emotional thing, or it could be a mental, obstacle. It doesn't necessarily mean anything severe or really big, but it's just something that you need to work through in order to enjoy a celebratory time for the remainder of September. So work through that, work through whatever that energy is, clear your energy, ground your energy, keep hydrated, and you'll find that you'll have prosperity, contentment, and lots to celebrate. I'm sure you do. And look forward to hearing your feedback, and good luck with that. I look forward to hearing about that. Maybe it won't be celebrating, obviously, Parramatta, but it might be celebrating maybe another team. Actually, no, because that doesn't happen till October. But anyway, we'll see what happens. All right, let me go. Yes, I did. Thank you. You're welcome, Miss Italia. Yes, so if anyone else would like a reading, like Miss Italia just received, just type in the comment box the question or query you have that you'd like the guidance from the angels, as long as it's not legal or health issues. I can help with that and get the guidance from a card that I draw out for you, and also what the guidance sign angels direct me and guide me to tell you as well. So guidance sign angels and archangels. And please don't forget to like and subscribe. If you're new, thank you so much for joining, and thank you so much for contributing. And of course, to my regulars who are always here and always present, whether they've just come on or whether they've been and they've left because people have things to do, people have work and family and other commitments, and I understand and appreciate that. But so let's have a look here. It's a bit of a, hold on, what's happening here? Oops. Huh. All right. Thank you, 3 tulips. And if you'd like your own personal reading, please go to my website, www.angelicblue.com.au, and you can book your own personal reading there. And that way, like this one is, I usually just do the one card. Oh, we've got the world again. I usually just do one card readings on my lives, but when you book for a reading, each question usually has about a minimum of 4 cards. And then if any other cards decide to fly out as well at the same time, I utilize and also talk about the cards that have come out, that have flown out. So feel free. Actually, I need a cushion. That's better. I think 2 cushions is too much, but 1 cushion's just enough. Thank you, Robin. Would anyone else like a reading, or shall I end the night for tonight? End the session. Let's see what this note says here. Lovely. It's a nice one. It's 100. So I've been on since 8 o'clock. So it's 9:40 now. So I've been on for 1 hour and 40 minutes doing readings. And while I'm at it, I might as well let you know, if you have Instagram, my Instagram handle is @angelicblue.com. No, rephrase that, delete that. My Instagram handle is @angelicblue_. So if you'd like to connect with me via Instagram, I also have LinkedIn, which is Angelic Blue as well, and I have a private Facebook page. So I usually have that in the description box. So if you go to my previous video or even this current video, I think I'll put it in the description. You can search my and find the link to my other platforms, and I'm very grateful for you to join and subscribe and like and comment and share and contribute and tell family and friends about it as well. Francesca, can I have a general reading? Absolutely. Three, two, one. Three of Earth. Lovely card. I love seeing this card because it reminds me of stained glass windows, and I absolutely love stained glass windows. It says talent recognition and collaboration. So obviously there's going to be some kind of getting your hands active and getting your hands, I don't want to say hands dirty because it's not what I mean, but you're going to be utilizing and getting your very physical and involved in some kind of work or some kind of hobby or something that you're going to be using your hands, utilizing your hands. And I feel like you're going to be working with someone. And this also could be tied to business and could be tied to, because I feel like this is more of a connection with work and connection with business rather than like a personal venture. So I just feel that you've obviously got some kind of talent or some kind of, you're like maybe really good artistically, and you're going to you're going to maybe collaborate with someone, and you're going to come and be creative, and that's what I feel. And it's actually funny because the card that I drew out with the first thing with the live is Archangel Gabriel, and it says here, when you need to breathe energy into your goals and dreams, call upon me, the Archangel of creativity and motivation. And it says here the affirmations are: I am a fountain for infinite creativity. My imagination knows no limits. So I feel like these cards go together hand in hand. So call upon Archangel Gabriel to assist you with your creativity and your creative adventures. And you may also need to collaborate with someone to push you forward, to propel you to this outcome. So look forward to your feedback, and good luck with that, Francesca. WRL177. I'm curious, how did the name Angelic Blue come about? Well, that's a good question to ask because, hello Namira, how are you? Blue's always been my color. I don't know why. I don't know how. I've come to realize why. Because blue's always been part of my life. Throughout my life. But anyway, so blue is a really important color for me, and it's also connected to Archangel Michael, and I have a very close connection with Archangel Michael. But, and of course, because I work with the angels, it's Angelic Blue. And I know that Angelic Blue, if you look up Angelic Blue, it's usually a light blue, but for me, my blue is I'm trying to find a blue that I don't have anything around. Well, this blue here behind me, that dark blue is my blue. I love that kind of blue. The light blue, yes, it's like celestial, but to me, the blue that I love is the midnight blue, the royal blue. That's the blue that I gravitate to, and that's how the name came about. And of course that was helped with the angels because I was meditating and I had other names. And then when it came to angelic blue, it just really it just really rang a bell with me, and I used that one. So that's how it came about. Thank you for asking that question. Thank you, Teresa. It's been a long time since I used my hands. When I was younger, I was very creative. Time to get back into it. Yeah, why not? Absolutely, why not? Namira, I'm doing good. Thank you. Hope you are doing well too. Thank you, Namira. Appreciate it. Excellent. All right. I'm not going to be on for much longer. So if you would like a reading, I'm going to do maybe the last 1 or 2 readings, and then I'm going to finish up for the night because it's nearly 10 to 10 here. Thank you, Johnny. Yes, so thank you. I'm actually starting to, because doing this work, I love doing this work, but I feel the energy and also everything it does, use up a lot of my energy. So you'd love to have a message. And would that be a general message, Namira? Is that a general message? Don't forget to like and subscribe, please. Thank you. I know some of you have subscribed tonight, which I do appreciate, and I do very, very grateful and blessed for that. Great. Okay, so I'll do a general one for you, Namira. General reading. Three, 2, 1. So we have a bit of doubt, a bit of confusion, a bit of it says free will. So I feel like there's a lot of stuff going on in your mind, and there's probably a lot of confusion and a lot of self-doubt. So I feel like all these are in your head, they're in your mind. So you're probably in a situation where you're thinking about lots of things and maybe possible outcomes. But to me, when we're in our head like that, it's using up a lot of energy, because we're using the energy to create scenarios and to think of scenarios that may not even happen. So it's really important to ground yourself and follow the angels' guidance, and to and to get out of your head. So that what that means is to stop thinking and really going over scenarios in your head all the time, because it's not beneficial and it's not helping you. So it's really important that you are hydrated, you connect with your angels, you pray, you meditate, and you ask for guidance in that area. So if there's a scenario that's in your head that you're constantly thinking about and constantly going over in your head, ask the angels to ease that tension, ease that anxiety, and to ask them to help you with eliminating that thought and to progress forward, so that you're not constantly thinking about what it is, because it does use up a lot of energy, and it does impact you emotionally, mentally, and spiritually, because it's holding you back, you're not able to move forward, and you're not able to concentrate on the things that you're supposed to be concentrating, like the present, like moving on forward, like working, like all the activities that we do on a daily basis. So it's really important that you, like what I've just done, take a breath, ask the angels for assistance and guidance, and try and eliminate that commotion in your mind. So I hope that helps and look forward to your feedback. Yes, I am thinking too much. Yes, I'm very guilty of that too. So, all right, I think I'm going to leave it there for tonight. Thank you everybody for contributing, participating, liking, sharing, subscribing. I really do appreciate all the feedback, the positive feedback that I've received. You're welcome, Namira. Absolutely welcome. And I look forward to connecting with you very soon. Thank you. Namaste, Robin. Thank you for contributing, and thank you for, welcoming people and participating. And I do appreciate your feedback and your positivity. Thank you so much, Robin. And to everyone else who's participated tonight and contributed and liked and shared and subscribed, I do appreciate that. If you would like your own personal reading from me, go to my website, www.angelicblue.com.au. If you have any queries or you'd like to have me at your event, contact me via my email, which is info@angelicblue.com.au. Look forward to connecting with you. Buonanotte. I still don't know your first name, but I'll keep calling you WRL177. Buonanotte here from Sydney. It's almost 10 o'clock in the evening here in Sydney. So look forward to connecting with you in the upcoming weeks. I'm not 100% sure if I'm doing a live next week, but as I normally do, I do inform you and let you know if I'm having a live session. Look forward to connecting with you very soon, and love and light to you all. Have a wonderful remainder of the week. Enjoy, especially if you're here in Sydney, enjoy the beautiful weather that we've been receiving. It's been absolutely glorious. Love and light to you all. Good night. Bye.